race. Now that I've been wide awake, Luke's trying to pull me back in. I was stuck for a minute and forgot the passion. Since the lights turned on, it's been camera action, and you start to see it all like a chain reaction. Watch it happen, yeah. Swear that I'ma find my way. Past been gone, I'ma watch it all fade. Whoa, guess I'm going in my head from everybody's problems. Oh, guess I'm locked in, guess I'm locked in. I got this, and it's on my soul. Guess I'm locked in, guess I'm locked in. I got this, and that's on my soul. Time's moving, I've been losing track of where I've been. Had to quiet all the voices living in my head. I see the riches of the world, I'm not impressed. Know that I'm far from perfect, but trying my best. Looking up to the sky, feeling grateful. Boy, I had to walk away from the fake road. Can't believe I'm still here on my way to find out the truth. Swear that I'ma find my way. Past been gone, I'ma watch it all fade. Whoa, guess I'm going in my head from everybody's problems. Oh, guess I'm locked in, guess I'm locked in. I got this, and it's on my soul. Guess I'm locked in, guess I'm locked in. I got this, and it's on my soul.
And moments become memories that last forever. And now, on a red-hot summer
We
Saturday
are
night
officially live, chat. We are here. We are here. I'm not.
Lights at Times Square, the biggest celebs in sports converge for a fan fest, and now it funnels to Saturday night's main event as we welcome you to Madison Square Garden, where Bruno set the record for sellouts, where Hulkamania was born, and where tonight the very biggest.
So how you guys feeling
stars of a
so far
generation
tonight?
arrive. Welcome to Saturday night's main event, presented by Arby's. We have the meats. Here in New York on this special night is the NBA champion,
You know that crowd's gonna go crazy for Jalen Brunson when he comes out. You know they are. I think Punk and Cody wins because of Nick Aldis, possibly.
Roman Reigns has invited him here. Plus, a fan favorite, Danhausen. He's been on a roll. Tonight he's up against J.D. McDonough. Also tonight, friends turn foe.
It's definitely possible. Bro, this surrender that they're going with for Lyra Valkyria is kind of crazy, though.
Is now opposite her. That's the reality for these two.
Can we all agree on that?
And the Women's Tag Team Championship is going to be defended. Paige and Brie, they have found a way since WrestleMania. But the
I do think we're gonna crown new tag
champions.
champions, though.
Fatal Influence are seeking gold. And a critically important tag team match. Sami
I'ma
Zayn
just
desperate
put that out
to
there.
get the championship he had for 9 days. He's paired with Gunther, who is irate, denied the ultimate prize numerous times. On the other side is Cody.
Yo, appreciate the Cornelius Moore. Appreciate the sub.
From fighting for the championship that's in the hands of CM Punk. Punk wants to do everything to avoid a fatal four-way. That's on the line tonight. Come on in to MSG. There's only one level of energy setting here when WWE is in this palace. Maximum.
I think Fallon Laney winning. Yeah, I think they're gonna win too.
What they know will be a night they will never forget.
Those are my early predictions for the win. Because especially like since JC didn't win last night, I do think they're gonna win tonight. Do y'all know what the runtime is for Saturday night main event?
Most famous arena, the Mecca, Madison Square Garden, New York City.
I don't know what the runtime for Saturday night main event is now that they've kind of. If anyone notices Leo looking down, he's making clips. Thank you for always saying that, Alex, because some people do tend to forget. I am trying to get out clips and stuff like that throughout the shows. I think Nikki and Brie portray Paige. I absolutely agree.
SummerSlam? Is it going to be a fatal four-way match? I mean, there are so many implications.
But dude, what is the run time? I think it's 2 hours. Yeah, because I was like, I know they used to cap it off at 2 hours. I don't know if it's different now that they have went to the Peacock and stuff like that. I was thinking they were showing it on Netflix, but I guess they only showed it on Peacock. It's a Peacock exclusive, I guess.
In 19 years, Wade, you've competed in this building. What is that like?
Bro, they really got too hype in the back, bro. Christopher London and Jesser. That's crazy, bro. They got too hype there. Bro, they gotta win this because JC kind of got. Wolf is still mopey. Oh my gosh, bro.
The WWE Women's Tag Team Championship. Introducing first the challengers, representing Fatal Influence, the team of Lady Reed and Fallon Henley.
A lot to break down in this matchup tonight, but I do want to talk about the breaking news that happened yesterday on Friday Night SmackDown. The fact that WWE Women's Champion Rhea Ripley is not able to compete due to a knee injury. She is not medically cleared, which means we are going to crown an interim champion. There will be qualifying matches leading up to SummerSlam. 5 women will compete in a ladder match at SummerSlam to determine the interim champion. The reason I bring that up, that woman right there, JC.
They should have had JC win last night. I wonder if Ross and Dub are there. Yeah, they probably are. I wouldn't be surprised if they. I wouldn't be surprised if they're there. I mean, they've been doing a lot of stuff. See, they met LA Knight, Royce Key, Solo, EO. Like, they're living it up, man. They're living it up out there. They're definitely living it up out there. Oh my gosh. Let me mute it for this because this is not. No. I don't want to hear Bree mode. I don't want to hear that theme song. I don't want to hear the riff. I don't want to hear any of it. No. Get it off my screen. Off the screen, you shall go. Can Nikki and Bree just stay retired already? LOL. Unfortunately, I guess not. Apparently not. I thought we were past that, but we aren't. To be fair, this is the only title match that's on the show. The only title matches that's on the show. Yeah, I got Fatal Influence, bro. I got Fatal Influence. After what transpired last night, absolutely Fatal Influence should be winning. After those two pretty much played a huge role into JC not advancing, they got to get their look back and make sure they take those titles away from them. If you can get sponsored by 3 brands, are we talking like 3? If it's like brands or companies that would sponsor me, you're asking like who would I let sponsor me? Is that what we're saying? Tiffy time did not need that ladder match appearance. Yeah, she's champion, bro. Like, what? I don't get it. You already kind of have Blake Monroe running root shot. Just let her go in there, cost her the match. Then this gets set up, Blake and Tiffy for SummerSlam. It was easy. It was a layup. 3 companies, I guess Wingstop is one of them. Probably, okay, yeah, Wingstop, SeatGeek, trying to think, what would be the third?
Alan Henley sent into the corner. She's a former NXT North American champion. She's had experience in different promotions around the globe the last number of years.
I'm trying to think what the third one would be. I would have Wingstop. I would have SeatGeek. Those are definitely my 2 right there. Then a third, I would probably say. Maybe if it's like a game, like a video game, like or something like that, like maybe Mortal Kombat or 2K.
She is now legal and hangs Paige up on the
Hello, my friend JJ. How old he think Paige is? He said 44. I told him she's 32. I mean, she doesn't look 32 to be fair. She doesn't look 44 to be fair.
She was a track and field star in Alabama.
And I really like the poise of Lainey Reed there. Could have gone straight in for a pin on Paige, but knowing the caliber of Paige, knowing you've got a weekend, capitalize now. And of course, Paige has a history of neck issues, and it seems like Fatal Influence are going straight on the attack after that neck.
Yeah, you saw Reed deliver the elbow to the back of the neck moments ago. Fallon Henley now legal, and I like the frequent tags from the competitors here in this matchup.
A well-oiled machine. They've been accused of being bullies in locker rooms before. They've been accused of being vindictive, but that is the kind of methodology when you're a newcomer.
Which match tonight are you looking forward to the most?
In short time, and now closing in on the gold has to be Fatal Influence.
On this show, yeah, I'm gonna say it's Cody and Punk versus Sami and Gunther. Maybe I will make a case for Bailey and Lyra. I think that's pretty much it. Because there's only 4 matches on this show. There's only 4 matches on this show.
However, tonight to do it right here in the Garden, under all this pressure, with all this spotlight, no bigger chance to prove yourself.
Paige trying desperately to make a tag to the Hall of Famer, Brie Bella. Right hand by Paige, trying to create some space.
I'll tell you right now, Paige is double tough. You put the hurt in on Paige, she is going to keep swinging until the body just completely gives in.
Yeah, but great tag team style.
Yeah, I got Lyra winning that.
Isolating Paige from her partner.
It makes the most sense to have Lyra win, to be fair.
Yeah, and here's the problem moments for younger talent who are new to this. It's panic mode now for Fatal Influence, who had control, and it's completely swung around.
Brie Bella, former Divas champion, one-time tag champ, and Brie now set into the corner. Slipped just a bit, but didn't allow it to bother her. She delivers a side Russian leg sweep. And now Brie with the world-famous yes kicks being delivered now.
I wonder who gets involved for Danhausen and JD. That's the only thing I'm pretty much wondering for that match. I'm not really necessarily looking forward to the match. It's just overall what could happen in the match itself.
Told me earlier today how excited she was to compete here at the Garden tonight.
Double Brie mode, knees right to the jaws.
Only thing Brie is goated at is botching and injuring people, because she injured Liv in 2018. I think maybe in 2018.
And a kick out at 2.
And there is fear in the eyes of the leader, JC Jane, on the outside. There's nothing she can do to help from here.
And look at now, Brie Bella looked like she was looking for the yes lock, and Henley wisely made it to the bottom rope.
Yeah, real good ring awareness there from Fallon Henley, just to get that one broken up before too much damage could be enacted. Oh! A driven face first into the mat.
And a critical moment in this matchup.
What do you think about the Saturday main event card? In my opinion, it's very underwhelming. I agree. That's what I feel like the card, it doesn't feel important. Like there's no stakes. It feels just like it's just nothing but filler to get us from one place to another. Just to be the bridge leading into SummerSlam. That's all it feels like to me.
Distraction that did not pay off from JC Jane. Oh, perhaps it did. Shot right to the throat again of Paige.
Right to the
Leo
back of the
knows
neck.
she
Another
would
shot by
not
Helly.
want to face
Had
Liv.
made the
Liv would
ring.
embarrass her in the ring.
Now
Facts.
Paige
She embarrassed her in a promo. What are we talking about? She got embarrassed on a promo.
Looking in a bad way. Bree knows it. Dragging Paige out of the way there, Cole.
Yeah, great move by Brie Bella to save her partner.
Don't tell me this is about to be in 1, 2. I'm about to say, bro, we're not doing that. We're not going to sit here and do that.
From Fallon Henley at exactly the right time, just when the goal was about to be retained.
Is she bleeding a little bit too? Fallon, like, it bleeding a little bit. 1, 2.
Paige has got a kick.
Ooh.
Big left hand.
Nice southpaw right to the jaw.
She landed that a little bit, I ain't gonna lie.
Can fight.
Yeah, she's tough. She's physical. I've been so impressed with her.
She landed that a little bit.
And Paige caught her with a kick to the face.
Oh, brother. Please don't tell me we getting a retention.
Simply have not been used to historically.
Yeah, we got it. JC gonna have to get her get back or lick back.
Allowing Fallon Henley to deliver a clothesline.
Come on, Laney, close it out.
And
Close it out,
nobody
Laney.
but Paige. The
You know what you
tag
gotta do.
free was taken out.
You know what you gotta do.
Laney resets shoulder
Oh.
first to the post.
Great awareness there from Paige. But
Nah.
Fallon Henley preventing what is maybe a German super.
Oh, no.
Roll through now by Paige.
1,
Down.
2.
JC Jane gets involved. Wait a minute.
1,
Cover.
2.
We got new champs.
Let's go.
Paige and Bree's playbook.
I told y'all, they were getting their get back. The moment Paige and Bree decided to stick their nose into Fatal Influence business and costing her the match last night, it was over. Sign them titles away to where they belong, right with Fatal Influence. You love to see it.
Wade, Fatal Influence have reached the pinnacle here tonight at the Garden as we crown new.
Y'all
women's
brought
tag
this on
team
yourself. You shouldn't have messed
champions.
with JC Jane. This is what happens when you mess with JC Jane. You get what's coming to you.
Essentially making this a 3-on-2 situation. What a subterfuge behind the referee's back. Not making it count with Fatal Influence. And this was the key moment.
They didn't need him anyway.
Like Paige and
Well,
a nice
Alex, I ain't gonna say about. I don't know about Paige, but Bree, yes. Paige is okay. I think she at least had some decent matches. You can't tell me the last time Bree or Nikki had a good one. Sorry.
You called it a long time ago, Wade, that these three women were going to be stars and major players here in WWE.
They're not interested in respect or nostalgia. They're simply interested in gold and getting to the top. Well done, Fatal Influence.
Let's head back to our broadcast colleague, Kathy Kelly.
Thanks so much, Michael Cole. Massive win for Fatal Influence. We have another massive tag team match later tonight. Cody Rhodes and WWE Champion CM Punk taking on Sami, Zayn, and Gunther. Now, I was trying to get a word with Sami earlier. Sami, are you ready to talk? I
back,
know
chat.
that your tag team partner Gunther had some choice words to say about you yesterday. So, do you have any thoughts?
No, I actually have nothing but thoughts, Kathy. Okay? And there's a reason I didn't want to talk. It's because I am trying to choose my words very carefully here. Because I don't want to call myself a victim.
I can't remember the last time. Yeah, that's what I'm
not
saying.
saying that. I'm not. But everything that has happened to me since I won the WWE Championship has been egregious.
You're not wrong,
Everything
Sami.
that's happened. Now, Cody Rhodes and CM Punk are walking into a main event of SummerSlam, and all they had to do to get that match is say when. That's it. Just say when. I had to smash my head against a glass ceiling for 10 years to find myself in that position. All they had to do was say when. And then when I call and they call this, to tell them, hey, this is wrong. Should I not be a part of this? Instead, I end up in a tag team match tonight with a man who just yesterday tells the world I'm not on his level. I don't belong in the ring. Oh.
Sami was fed up, though.
Whatever you do tonight, stay out of my way And do not ruin SummerSlam for me.
Yeah, that team's going to work out real well. Hey, celebrities are out here tonight in New York City, including the great Terrence Crawford, one of the greatest all-time boxers here tonight, enjoying Saturday night's main event. Neon is here as well.
Oh, Lord. Not Neon there.
Part of the 15,000
The crowd is booing him.
at the Garden. Our friend O'Shea Jackson, despite the fact he's a Dodgers fan, I knew we'd get booed out of the building wearing that jacket. O'Shea here tonight. And also, none other than the United States champion who knocked off Laredo Kid in our countdown show earlier on tonight. Trick Williams is in the house. Again, Wade, congratulations to Fatal Influence, the new women's tag team champions.
Yeah, a massive prove-it moment for them. Not only the fact they are in there with a couple of veterans who held gold, but to do it in this building, the epicenter of this industry, that is going to live forever.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, Dominic Mysterio and JD.
Oh, we got Dominic Mysterio and JD.
Looking to finally settle the score with one Danhausen.
In the concrete jungle, undoing a decades-long struggle can make you a made man.
The New York Knicks. I guess you can be uncursed temporarily until I decide otherwise.
Thank you a lot for that one, Alex. Yeah, if you guys are new, definitely join. Happy birthday. Oh, I didn't know his birthday was today.
Yes, we did. You are uncursed.
But running New York comes with demands.
Human money. Oh, yeah. You wanted me to curse somebody.
Yes, right now.
What's his name?
Obafemi.
What? Obafemi? That Obafemi?
They made him an offer he had to refuse.
I think I'm gonna back up on that one and pass.
And with human monies missing,
He didn't want to get in Obafemi's crosshairs.
the rival family turned to vengeance.
Oh, no! Someone took my next gift.
Now, a shakedown is set for Madison Square Garden. In this no disqualification affair,
No more smoke and mirrors. I'm gonna prove to everybody that curses aren't real.
need the briefcase. Take the jersey. On Saturday night, keep your friends close.
Danhausen is a secret weapon. Never cross paths with a cat, because if you do, you are cast. Go!
And your enemies closer.
I'm gonna smash you up.
Danhausen is the Curse Father.
The Curse Father, bro? That's kind of...
Up next, in a match presented by Arby's, we have the Meats. It's a no disqualification match. J.D. McDonough and Danhausen. It's here on Saturday night's main event.
So it's a no DQ match.
Excuse me, guys. Sorry to interrupt, JD. I know you're about to go out there, and I'm not sure if you believe in curses, but I think we can both agree that Danhausen is what many would describe as an unpredictable opponent. Are you prepared to handle whatever he might have in store tonight?
Jackie, I think we can both agree that Danhausen is the curse, all right? And tonight, I'm going to read the Judgment Day and WWE of that sad buffoon. No more
Not the
games.
sad fool.
You're getting it. Let's go.
Watch, could they even have could they have Stephanie come back at the show? I just thought about that, chat. Could they have Stephanie Valkyrie come back at the show to kind of play spoiler in a bit? I'm just thinking about that, chat. Could they do that? Because I know I did see Stephanie. It has been at Fanatics Fest signing stuff. So it's like, could they have her play like spoiler to this match in some way, shape, or form, and this leads to like a triple threat potentially? Because people have been saying that's been something that could happen. She could come back. That's what I'm thinking. Because you got to think, she has problems with Liv. Liv is still cursed, to be fair. So it is that aspect is still there. Let me get these clips out for you guys. She landed that a little bit.
And Paige caught her with a kick to the face.
Not him in the Knicks colorway, too. He's in the Knicks colorway, bro. I think Liv gets involved trying to help JD when this match with Stephanie comes out. I think that's what they could do. That's kind of the route that I'm thinking about, to be fair. Now, will they go that route? I don't necessarily know. But I do think the possibility is definitely there. The possibility of this being an outcome for this match is definitely there. And I think, honestly, it should be talked about. Then he said, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this right now.
He was electrocuted by Danhausen. He had the shakes for about a week.
Not him having the shakes for about a week. He said he had the shakes for a week.
Championship. He was cursed again this past Monday. Lost the gauntlet match, and also they claim that Danhausen owes them $100,000. I thought it was a donation toward all the experiments.
No donation, it was a thief. And another thing, those experiments in this laboratory, he is posing as if he is a scientific master. He is not a scientist.
You mean the laboratory?
He simply no, it's laboratory.
You're not
He
wrong,
simply
Daniel.
creates fire risks everywhere he goes. And now he's getting his just desserts.
McDonough sending Danhausen into the barricade.
McDonough said you're a buffoon and you're going to get dealt with.
a buffoon. What you
are
mean?
Getting dealt
Okay, I'm
with
not
right
gonna say that.
now, Mr. Hausen. A real stain on the industry, if you ask me. Look at all the greats who've performed in this building, and now we've got Danhausen.
Did you forget guys like George Animal Steele?
Great competitor. Get it done in the ring.
Oh, so's Danhausen as well.
And I think the evidence before our eyes tell you he's not a great... Oh, hang on.
Danhausen fighting back now, and JD McDonough just looking to wear him down. And now Dominic Mysterio, this is legal. It is no disqualification. And
So
Dominic
does
with a big
anyone
smile
miss
on his
Pat
face.
McAfee?
You're real proud of this,
On
Dom, aren't you?
commentary, in a way, yes. I liked him on commentary.
Give him, Dom. A little interest, too.
But outside of that, no.
JD extremely happy with...
This guy doesn't have it. I have it.
You heard that from JD McDonough. Danhausen doesn't have it.
Well, he said the fairy tale is over. And it may well be, because, to your point, Danhausen may be...
Imagine if Finn Balor helped Danhausen. But then that means he's going to be in the Germany storyline again. I don't want that.
Stop the nonsense in the locker room and behind the scenes.
I don't want that.
Deliver in the ring in a real
Cover now.
situation.
And Danhausen stays in it with a kick out at 2.
This is what happens. JD McDonough is a cunning and wily competitor.
Now come on now, Dominic, show some respect.
He's scraping the bottom of his shoe with a Knicks jersey, bro.
And now in the champions' home of the Garden, you're treating it like a piece of garbage.
Cole, it's New York City. You got to be fashionable around here. You got to keep your shoes clean. It's been raining outside.
And Danhausen trying to feed off this 15,000 plus here tonight at the Garden as JD delivers an elbow to the back.
Well, these people in New York, these Knicks fans, they all bought into the curse nonsense. And I get it. They won the NBA championship. Just a mere coincidence, though. There was no curse. They were just a better team, Cole.
You know as much about the
But then
NBA
that means
as
he'll
I do
get
about
back in the
soccer.
Judgment storyline. I'm liking what he's doing right now. He's having a run. He's getting wins on weekly television. I think we continue this momentum that we're on, the trajectory that we're on, and building him up to potentially go after the WWE Championship and win it as well. Because he should. He should.
And Danhausen fighting back in this one, showing some heart here tonight, Wade. I'm not sure JD McDonough expected this out of Danhausen. Oh, well, that rally was short-lived. And Danhausen's going to have to... Oh! Brainbuster into the cover now by McDonough. And a kick out at 2. Danhausen's going to need a New York Knicks-like miracle comeback in this matchup tonight.
Yeah, he's starting to flatline in this one. On a serious note, JD McDonough now has that look in his eyes where he's revving through the gears and he's showing the world that there really are levels to this once the fun stops and the bell rings. I'll tell you right now, for all the fun and games that Danhausen has brought over the past few months, he is not laughing now, is he?
Oh, now he's cleaning.
That's real class.
That's kind of. Hey, look, imagine if Dom has helped Danhausen. I mean, he does hate Dom, so if he were to do it, would I be upset? No.
And now Danhausen has an opportunity to fight back into this.
You know he hates Dom, so if it's getting his counter flesh on Dom, he would do it. He would do it. He would do it.
It's not cold in here. No reason to wear it.
I mean, he hates Dom, so could you be mad, though? Could you be mad, though?
And now Danhausen fighting back. Inverted atomic drop.
Who taught him that?
And a big clothesline by Danhausen. And now Dominic trying to get involved. And Dirty Dom gonna suffer a suplex.
That man is now perked up, bro.
Look at him go.
Who's been coaching this guy? He couldn't do this a couple of weeks ago.
And Danhausen looking to put JD McDonough away. JD though, roll up, shoulders down.
1, 2, kick out.
Danhausen at 2.
McDonough, a slippery customer.
And JD McDonough
Is he gonna go for it?
Now.
Oh, stunner.
Danhausen with a tremendous counter slips into the cover.
1,
Isn't
2,
enough? JD
kick
gets the
out.
shoulder up at 2. What a competitive matchup.
Well, that was a stunning reversal there from Danhausen. I'm still not quite sure how he contorted the laws of physics, but he did. And now he has the opportunity, unthinkably, to beat JD McDonough here.
Danhausen being cheered on here tonight. Look at this fool. Dominic from behind, blasting Danhausen.
Oh, it's a no DQ match. I forgot.
About this, because it's no disqualification. And now Dirty Dom stomping
I forgot this was a no DQ.
To a 2-on-1 affair.
Yeah, and this is why Danhausen was an absolute buffoon to agree to this match. I mean, the whole world knew that at some point, of course, the numbers game of Judgment Day was gonna get involved.
Another headbutt by that bison-sized head of JD McDonough. And now again, just disrespecting Danhausen.
And now he literally ripped the jersey off, bro. He's literally ripping his jersey off. He has no filter, no respect for New York culture, bro, with that one.
And now Dominic and J.D. McDonough. And not quite sure what they're looking for out here.
Yeah, hey, Cole, it's a no disqualification match, and we know full well.
What are you doing?
Ton of implements under that ring, and it's about time to bring out the heavy artillery. Yes!
Hey!
No!
Minihausen!
No!
Oh, not Minihausen.
Little goblins again.
Oh, now they're surrounded. Now they're about to get jumped.
And a Hurricane Rana!
Now they're about to get jumped.
Is that Stuhausen? Oh my!
Bro, are you seeing this right now, chat? They're getting jumped. You would think it'd be someone else, but I don't know why I wasn't thinking Minihausen, bro. I wasn't even thinking of it at all, bro.
Is it Ray?
Did he say is it Ray?
May have been short-lived as Dominic and JD are having their way with these Minihausens.
Yeah, the fun really is over now.
Whipped into the steel steps.
Oh, no,
look at this.
There's a cat from last night. That stuffed cat. What is he doing?
Well, he's putting the stuffed cat into the
What is he doing? Cloning machine.
New York Fire Department are going to shut us down.
If it comes out being some type of gigantic animal, we finna have an issue.
Meanwhile, Dominic still looking to set up a table here in this no disqualification match.
I'm all for comedy, but some of it's like unwarranted.
Minihausen's here to take the punishment.
Some of it's unwarranted, chat.
Gallant and noble Danhausen is, eh? Draft the Minihausens in and let him take a beating on your behalf. Disgusting, if you ask me, Michael Cole. Although I'm quite enjoying it, if I'm perfectly honest.
Well, this is not going to be good for these little guys.
That's exactly what they deserve. Where did they even come from?
Well, Danhausen created them, remember? Oh, wait a minute, wait.
What is going on here? If it's some type of gigantic animal, we finna have an issue. Oh, not Cat, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. What? Cat, bro. Carl Anthony Towns, fam. So this is what they were leading to. This is what they were leading to. I was thinking it was going to be an actual wrestler, fam. Oh my gosh, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. He's literally finna bounce JD's head like a basketball, literally, at this point. Oh no! Oh no! JD is getting. Oh no! Dom about to get put through a tape by an NBA player, bro. Ain't no.
Didn't even take his sunglasses off, Cole.
Oh my gosh, bro. Oh no. With a triple D. 1, 2, and Danhausen. He's undefeated in singles matches, believe it or not, bro. The fact that he's undefeated. I don't even think he's ever going to be beaten at all.
What on earth just happened, Cole? A stuffed black cat and a ripped up Knicks jersey got thrown in that fire hazard cloning machine, and Cat came out.
Well, this replay is presented by Arby's. We have the meats. And the cloning machine presented a member of the NBA champion New York Knicks, Carl Anthony Towns, Cat. And Cat would march to the ring and put his
How we feeling about this, chat? That is crazy. LO, that's what I'm saying, fam. It's crazy. I'm telling you, it's crazy.
Wiping out J.D. McDonough and through a table, another choke slam, an alley-oop.
And then Danhausen would hit JD McDonough with his finishing move, the Triple D.
The Triple D, what is that?
Not the Triple Ds you're thinking of. The Danhausen death drop.
I preferred the Triple Ds I was thinking of, Michael Cole, but...
Look at Cat, Nixon 5, Nixon 5.
Nixon 5, bro. He literally had to say that. He had to say that Cat equals Carl Anthony Towns. Facts.
Catastrophic.
Oh, just stop right now. This is the worst day of my life. For these Knicks maniacs in Madison Square Garden, including you, are loving it, Cole.
And we still got Jalen Brunson, the NBA Finals MVP, to come tonight.
I wasn't expecting that, to be fair, chat. By any means, was I expecting it? Absolutely not.
Hey, Lyra, I know you've been going through a lot of feelings recently. I was hoping you would be willing to share how you're feeling heading into your match tonight against your former best friend, Bailey.
You know what's funny, Kathy? You know what'll give you a real laugh? The last time we were in this building, we were wrestling for the tag team championships. Pretty funny, isn't it? You want another joke? My whole career, I wanted to make it to the top and be proud of how
You don't
I
want
did
to go on
it.
a date with this person, Lyra? No, she scares me. I'll be scared to
here
say
we
anything because I'm scared to get on her bad
What will
side.
be done with Bailey after this match?
You know what? I just can't stop thinking about who I might have been if she had just been who I needed her to be. And after tonight, she's gonna be out of my head forever.
Thank you so much, Lyra. Bailey might be out of her head, but I'm worried that Lyra's out of her mind at this moment. Joe, guys.
Oh, brother.
Oh,
Not sending her to get the seek evaluation.
We get set, ladies and gentlemen, for what's coming up next. It is Bailey and Lyra.
So Bailey and Lyra's next. This is the last match? No. We have the tag match, and then we still have the Roman Reigns, Jalen Brunson segment. So
You've heard the rumors, and now it's officially here. The Never Seen 17 collection. During my farewell tour, I didn't have the opportunity to visit some of my favorite places. That's why the Never Seen 17 collection was created. A full line of products customized for 17 iconic cities. We've incorporated the values and symbols that meant the most to me in my time. The Never Seen 17 collection, available exclusively in the Club WWE members shop.
But how do we feel about that match, chat? I really didn't think we were gonna see him be the difference maker in all this. I wasn't expecting it to be Cat. And the fact that Liv wasn't there or anything, she wasn't like a factor, to be fair, either. Yeah, it was okay. I it's nothing to write home about, though. I won't watch it second time. Yeah, it's like, it's not one of those matches where it's like, oh, I'm definitely gonna go back and rewatch it. Like, no, it's not one of those matches where I'm going to just simply go back and watch. No. I don't think there's a lot of matches where I'm honestly going to go back and watch. Granted, they were good, but there's definitely some out there that I would go back and watch if given the chance to and everything, for sure.
Wait. What is going on here?
Let me go ahead and download that. Still have to upload this other one too. Okay, now I'm gonna delete. Alright, now I can. Leah wants Liv versus Ash. Maybe in 2K. Maybe in 2K. Maybe in 2K. Where is... Or is it not there? Is it not there? I don't think so. And I did do that. Like, where's can copy and paste? Maybe it's 2K, Alex. I would like to see that match, but IRL, I don't know. You should see if Liv and Ash can win tag titles together in 2K. I'll have to see if I can find like a model for a character in the game. The fact that you have John Cena coming out here doing a Roman cosplay is kind of funny to me. It's kind of funny. Oh no!
First to play right, the creator of Hamilton and the man who opened WrestleMania this year is in the house here in the Garden.
Oh no!
Friend of WWE, funny guy, the comedian Jeff Ross, sitting right behind Wade and I, having a blast tonight. And of course, Philadelphia Eagle star Cooper DeGene in the house. Of course, he's going to get.
Oh, he's getting booed. Yeah, because he's in Philly.
Giants.
Hey, Bailey, do you have a second? I know this is an emotional night for you. In a few minutes, you're going to face your former best friend, Lyra Valkyria. I mean, everything she said on Monday is, I imagine, still pretty fresh. What's going through your mind as you head out there?
Jackie, look, on Monday, I tried to give Lyra grace because I thought she was different. But it turns out I'm the different one. I think differently than every single person in that locker room. I'm the one who's been making history for over a decade. And I'm going to be the one to end Lyra before she even gets started. Thank you.
Thanks for the time.
Well, she got a remix to her theme, I think.
first, from Dublin, Ireland,
They give her a remix. It's not too bad though.
We have been witnessing over the past couple of weeks on Monday Night Raw the downward spiral.
And all they did was just give him a little bit of a slower pace, and made it more menacing and more methodical. Why they couldn't do it was lit? They had to give her the Trouble theme. They could have just gave her the current theme that she had before, which is slower. That's all they had to do. All they had to do. It don't take a rocket scientist. Imagine if LeBron confronted Roman. That would kind of be nice to see. That would be a nice visual. That would be a nice visual, to be fair. To me, that's a nice visual. If they do that, I wouldn't be upset about it though, Alex, because it would be a nice visual to do that.
Tag team titles were on the line in the Garden. Well, Bayley and Lyra Valkyria were involved in that matchup, and they were defeated in that match.
Yeah, so you put two top names in the locker room into a tag team. Success only has one vision, and that is becoming tag champions. And when it doesn't happen, that is when the blame. Somebody's made the wrong decisions, and in Lyra's mind, that lies squarely at the feet of Bayley.
I'm not quite sure I've seen a transformation quite like this over the past couple of weeks.
Seth interrupts Rumble. Honestly, we're just thinking about that too, Alex. I was just thinking about that to further plant seeds and get hype and heat surrounding their feud.
Bayley clearly wants to exploit that early.
Well, Bayley wants to beat some respect into Lyra. He said before that she believed Lyra was different.
There's the shot right to the face of Valkyria here, and now Bayley again looking to attack this relentlessly, and this is the nature of this relationship now between these two. So much bitterness.
Lyra's gone almost into a shell here as Bayley is taken over. Of Bayley.
Shot to the stomach. And
right there.
Oh, maybe right on the nose, actually. It was a nasty-looking shot, and again, perhaps intentional from Bayley, looking to break the nose of Lyra Valkyria. Such is the bitterness and hatred between these.
But right after Bayley and the fight is on, and again,
Lyra's bleeding
already.
already.
Just running wild, boiling over here in this match.
Ooh. Oh yeah, her nose.
I'll tell you right now, Lyra Valkyria is double tough. A lot of people would have ended their night right there and then, but blinded by rage for the fact that a year plus of her career was wasted in her eyes by Bayley. She wants to punish Bayley for it.
Well, Lyra went right for her nose, and she is bleeding from the nose, Wade. She may have a broken nose caused by that right hand by Bayley.
Bayley likes what she saw, apparently, gloating it a little too much. You cannot do that with a competitor the caliber of Lyra Valkyria.
I won't lie, I did expect this match to be physical. Oh, just
I knew this match was gonna be physical, considering the growing tension that's surrounding it.
Just fired Lyra Valkyria up even more.
Let's take another look at the right hand.
Honestly, she could be a good prediction to win the Money in the Bank this year, to be fair. Right now, I have Chelsea Green or Roxanne, but I will honestly slot in someone like that.
Right hand. Actually, I believe it was the elbow that may have caught the nose of Lyra Valkyria, but nonetheless, it has sent Lyra into a rage.
Lyra having difficulty breathing, I've no doubt about that. Simply shoving the referee aside. Get rid of your towel. I want to fight tonight. That is the fighting spirit that lives inside this version of Lyra Valkyria.
Well, the official doing what he can in this matchup, but Lyra up over the top to the apron into the floor. Lyra been all out of sorts here tonight after this offensive onslaught by Bayley.
There's no let-up whatsoever from Bayley. The referee now trying to hold Bayley back, and Lyra Valkyria took an ugly landing on the outside. And I mean, think of the mental state of Bayley right now. What's going through her mind, being stabbed in the back as she sees it by Lyra. Oh, here we go.
Bayley again takes Lyra out. This is one of the most physical.
Yeah, what's good, Kayla? What's good? What's good? What's good? How's your Saturday going?
Security staff to separate these two. One referee certainly is not going to be enough.
And Bayley into the cover, looking to put this one away. Lyra stays in it as she kicks out at 2.
Yeah, Lyra Valkyria is a woman. We've seen her for years in WWE. We know full well she is incapable of backing away from any form of fight, even more so when it's somebody she harbors so much resentment to.
What a hip toss!
Look, a lot of people would have written Lyra Valkyria off at this point, given the amount of abuse she sustained. A shot to the nose. But gamely fighting on, and now somehow in control of this, Cole.
And Lyra with right to the mouth of Bayley.
Payback, knock a few teeth out, maybe break Bayley's nose. The kind of fight we're in now, Cole. This is not your standard scientific wrestling match. Not what you would have expected from two women with their kind of backgrounds, but that is what animosity does to a competitor.
And Lyra's got to back things up, Wade. She's talked a big game after turning her back on Bayley. Said a lot of things about Bayley. She needs to prove that here tonight. Gotta be careful she's not.
Dude, this is becoming more like a physical match. I did think this match was going to be physical, to be fair. I honestly did think this match was going to be physical. With everything that was like surrounding and kind of going into it, it kind of needed to be physical.
And the second either one of them takes their
And it is physical.
their opponent is up and throwing bombs back in the face.
Wow, what a
their rival. I mean, Bayley came here tonight with a game plan. That is to teach this young whippersnapper a lesson in humility.
And now Bayley up over the top. Lyra's hitting combination here. And Lyra able to somehow get out of this situation. And now Bayley looking for a Boston Crab. Middle of the ring. Lyra with nowhere to go.
That is a huge.
But yeah, like we were saying though earlier, Alex, the fact that we're doing this match, you have to have Lyra win, because if you have her lose, it's not gonna do any wonders for her, to be fair. As far as like in the eyes of the fans, like taking her seriously as a credible threat, you kind of have to kind of go all in with her.
And now Bayley on the apron. Lyra Valkyria caught on the second rope. How aggressive has Bayley been in this match tonight?
I mean, you've got to be. Both women are in a fight for survival. That is the nature of the beast in this kind of matchup.
And Bayley now looking to climb to the top rope. Lyra Valkyria.
Cameraman gets close to Bayley.
Took a little bit too much time.
You know, some of these camera guys, they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing.
From the word go. Two women
They're trying to get all the angles.
Unbreakable, unyielding, as gutsy as it gets.
And now Lyra with that neck breaker.
That did not look good.
Such a unique
Probably got her hand ringer right now.
They're creative and clearly pre-planned from Lyra Valkyria.
I think Lyra was just talking to herself. And now looking to wear Bayley down. Valkyria top rope now.
Uh-oh.
Lyra with a leg
Ooh.
to the back of the neck of Bayley.
Peripateia connecting.
Cover. Bayley kicks out at 2. Lyra thought she had
I didn't think that was gonna be it.
That is a move Lyra has won.
I didn't think that was gonna be. I think she's gonna have to use the
Through the ropes, connecting right on the back of the neck and head of Bayley. And somehow Bayley, of course, tough enough to kick out, but Bayley looks
She's gonna have to use
how
the
tough have both of these competitors
was it the
been here tonight?
Nightwing? I think that's what they call it.
Neither
I think that's what her finisher is, right? Let me know, chat, if that's her finisher. Is her finisher the Nightwing or is it something else? I think Bayley goes to AEW in 3 to 4 months. Yeah, I agree.
the woman whose nose she broke earlier in the matchup.
I think she probably shows up by like World's End. I think World's End or maybe like Full Gear.
I guess the losing just finally got
But I
to
think you probably do it at World's End because it's like the final show of the year, and it could be like that final visual in the final pay-per-view of the year. I think that's kind of what they would do.
Lyra hit her head hard on the turnbuckle.
Target acquired and no let up.
And Bayley was looking for the rose plant. Lyra able to counter.
Ooh.
Bayley with a blow right to the back of the head. Now with a crossface.
Submission.
Bayley with a crossface.
On the bruised nose at that, chat.
Right across the bridge of the nose of Valkyria.
Yeah, perhaps what is a broken nose of Lyra Valkyria.
Yeah, yeah, facts, Alex. Because imagine if you do World's End and she has a match, Mercedes, and then like after she wins that match, then you have I think her name is like would be Davina Rose or Bayley. She would show up. I could see them doing that.
Lyra though looking for Nightwing, her finishing move. Bayley slips from behind.
Uh-oh.
Right into the top rope.
Ooh.
Yes, nice counter by Lyra.
That was a good reversal.
That was the intent from Lyra, but it certainly worked. I think Lyra was simply desperate to get out of that hole from Bayley.
Lyra with those far
She's picking her spot like a predator, bro.
Demeanor. And now stalking her former mentor, her former friend. Woman who's done so much for her career.
She said, "Come on, let's go."
And Bayley won't back down. And Bayley looking
Oh.
for Bayley to Bayley.
Oh.
Lyra now from behind takes Bayley down.
Oh.
Now, submission move locked in.
Submission.
Center of the ring. New twist in the arsenal of Lyra here.
And that is a tight choke locked in across the throat of Bayley. And Bayley is really struggling here, Cole. A million miles away from the right center of the ring.
And she spit on her gum too, bro.
Lyra's got it locked in.
Bayley's fading quick here, Cole.
And Bayley's out.
Oh my gosh, bro. Not even a pin, but made literally Bayley pass out.
Finally does.
Wow, bro. Hey, this match was solid, bro. And it was very physical. And it was a little brutal just because of some of the spots that we got throughout this match as well. But Lyra got the win. Bloody face and all, she gets the W. I'm hoping big things are in store for Lyra because she deserves it.
Well, that was about as grisly a matchup as any of us could have anticipated.
And again, just complete disrespect shown for the four-time world champion.
This is the moment that Valkyria is able to get her life back on track.
Well, I thought the win in the match would be cathartic for Lyra, but apparently not. Apparently Lyra's
Yeah, facts. I think they need to bring it back to Peacock.
She's helpless after passing out to the submission by Lyra, who locks it in yet again.
Well, Lyra's been put through hell for the past 12 plus months, and indeed in this match by Bayley as she sees it, and now she is having her dessert.
And the officials got to get in there and do something about
I think this feud may continue. We might get another match at SummerSlam, maybe.
permanently damaged.
Valkyria looks like a woman possessed right now.
What the hell is she doing now?
Oh, this is just chilling at this point. Catharsis is just not there for Valkyria with the win.
This woman has gone off the deep end. Lyra not done yet. Again, Bayley's helpless here.
Yeah, this looks really, really bleak, really sinister. I do not like this at all, Cole. Enough is enough.
Oh, no. Lyra. No. Ring under the steps.
Bruh. That looks so nasty. Oh, yeah, she's definitely making a statement, bro. She's here to stay at this point. I want the old in with the new.
And you have to wonder, Wade, if this breakdown will lead to a breakthrough for Lyra Valkyria.
April 2027, WrestleMania 43 is
R.I.P. Bailey, yeah, cause that looked pretty nasty. I can't lie to you. That looked pretty nasty. I can't lie. That looked pretty nasty. Now I don't know if this feud is gonna continue, which I think it might, cause I could see them doing like a best of 3 series with this feud. To be fair, and then maybe like we'll get like another match at SummerSlam, but then another match maybe. I'm trying to think what, cause afterwards we have what Sunday night main event, so they may do it there. Like the rubber match, potentially. That's kind of what I'm thinking they're going to do. So they got NXT Stand Deliver. It's going to be in New York next year. NXT Stand Deliver will be in New York next year. And WWE Eternal Glory, I don't know what that means. Tomorrow they're doing SummerSlam Kickoff from Fanatics. I didn't know they were doing the kickoff. They usually do a kickoff like during SummerSlam week, to be fair. So they're doing the tag match next. So I'm guessing they're going to make the main event its own thing, potentially. What time is the kickoff that they're doing at Fanatics start, Alex? What time is it starting? Oh. I'm thinking Nick Aldis might return tonight, maybe, but something is telling me they're gonna try to. I'm trying to think because I think it's gonna remain a 1-on-1. But even though people have been making the case for a Fatal 4-Way, and the reason why I'm saying Fatal 4-Way is not really because of Gunther, because of Sami, because I don't know what he's gonna do if he's not in this match. If he's not in this match, I don't know what they're gonna do with him. To be fair, like at that point, he's probably just gonna be on the sidelines at that point. And I don't know if that's what they want to do. Granted, I could see them doing that. They had him miss WrestleMania 41.
WWE Championship at SummerSlam. They take on the two men who are scheduled to compete at SummerSlam. Punk and Rhodes on the same team. Our main event tag match is next.
Yeah, so they're doing the main event tag match next. So they're doing all the matches back to back to back. They're doing all these matches back to back to back, chat. But do you know what time they're gonna start though, Alex? If they're doing this tomorrow, what time is it starting? But like I've been saying, as far as this show goes, look, chat, I'm gonna keep it real. And one thing I'm gonna do is keep it real with y'all. This show, have we had some solid in-ring action? Yes. The match that we just got between Bayley and Lyra was solid. It was back and forth. It was well paced in my personal opinion. It had this sense of urgency, especially for Lyra. Like, she needed this win and was going to do whatever it took to get this win, and making a statement in the process that the Lyra that we all know since he came to the main roster is no longer existent. This new Lyra Valkyrie is here to take over and willing to do whatever it takes to take that next step in her career. But the Saturday Night Main Event as a whole, it's been this problem for a minute where it doesn't feel important. It's lacking the moments. It's lacking like this focus that's going to make it feel must see and must watch. Like, when you think of the pay-per-views, there's something going into those shows that's making it must see. What if it's a certain moment waiting to happen? What if it's a certain match waiting to happen? Or if it's a combination of both? For Saturday Night Main Event, we don't have that. We don't have those moments that are going to really play out on Saturday Main Event. We're not going to get those big matches playing out on Saturday Night Main Event. We're not going to get the title changes happening on Saturday Main Event. It's really just used as a filler show to be the bridge to whatever show they're trying to build to. And it's been that way since they brought it back. Because, I mean, yeah, we've had the United States Championship for the women change hands, but that was to crown the champion. Have we had any, like, big title changes, like the Intercontinental or the World or the WWE Championship? No, we haven't. We have not. Again, it's pretty much used to be this bridge to build to whatever show we got coming up. Whether it's the Royal Rumble, whether it's Summerslam, whatever show they got going on that you're using to build the bridge to that show, they're going to use this show for that. It's not used to be important. And unfortunately, that's a sad case. It should be important. It should be one of those shows where, oh, anything can happen. Anything can shift at this show as far as changing the course of storylines.
Headline the promotion's first London event in September. And how about the heavyweight who's here tonight as well? That man, Efe Ajagba from Super Boxing, joins Saturday night's main event.
Wearing an Argentine shirt, not approving of that, although he looks pretty tough, so I'm not going to say anything.
And also, ladies and gentlemen, here tonight, we congratulate the Roman family, who has the Arby's seat upgrade here at Saturday night's main event.
How girls eat Arby's
we
cheesesteaks?
have the meat.
I don't know how we feel about that, Chad. I'm not an Arby's guy.
What a night it's been. I am here with Cody Rhodes and WWE Champion CM Punk. And guys, I spoke to Sami Zayn earlier tonight. There's still quite a bit of animosity between him and Gunther going into this match. But how motivated are you two to keep it one-on-one, the main event of SummerSlam?
Well, 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 Kathy. I'm surprised you didn't ask the age-old question. Can they coexist? Will they coexist? Of course we will coexist. We are friends. We have waited for this match for years, and I want CM Punk to have no excuses when I beat him for number 4. Tell him, Punk.
Well, this guy's trying to out-angle me here. He's been my friend. He's been my brother. Tonight, he's my partner. At SummerSlam, he's my opponent. And listen, it's not anything personal. This is business. Two people at the top of their craft trying to find out who the better man is. And tonight, we have to make sure that it's just a one-on-one match, and I have to watch his back so he doesn't have any excuses when I beat him at SummerSlam. It's the way it's going to be.
I said the same thing. So, who goes out first?
I told you earlier I'll go out with you. I didn't mind that, but normally the champ goes second, buddy. The champ.
It's going to work out real good.
Friends. I call them liars.
Dude, they're really trying to build this friendship, but they're not even really building tension. There's no tension, though, chat. Like, where's the drama? Can someone explain to me where's the drama, chat? Yo, what's good, Raheem? What's good, what's good, what's good? How's your Saturday going, man? Bro, the fact that WWE just put on their YouTube channel with, like, Lyra coming out to her entrance, she's literally the caption, "Are you good, Lyra?" They try to play her, bro. They are trying to play her. I'm honestly invested in this new character for Lyra. I'm really looking to see where it will go and how there you can build her up. I'm good. How about you? I'm doing as good as I can. Good as I can. I'm holding in there. Holding in there. That taken care of. Okay. The fact that I think CM Punk has been at 2, I think 2 of the Saturday Night events he's been to, like, he's been a world champion. He's been the WWE champion and the world champion. When does Charles Robinson go into the Hall of Fame? I don't know. That's a good question. I could say maybe in the next 4 years, maybe the next 4 years he probably will go in. I'd say 5 at the max. I think he definitely deserves to be in there. He definitely deserves to be in there. Because he's been in the business for a minute, man. Since I was even a thing. Since before I was born, bro, he's been here. Bro, the drone is kind of a nice touch to it too. It adds a nice touch. But yeah, Alex, I think he'll go in like in the next 5 years. Within the next 5 year window, I can see him being inducted into the Hall of Fame because he honestly deserves it. With everything he's given to the business, like as a referee, I think when you talk like wrestlers, like in the business of wrestling and referees, he's the most iconic one. The fact that he's a heel that still operates as a babyface in a way. Like the fact that he's literally coming down here still shaking hands and high-fiving the fans. The fact that this match is already starting, bro. They're not even wasting our time. They said, nah, you ain't finna get your full interest. We finna start getting this fight on right now. Bro, I honestly do think this match is going to stay 1-on-1. But I could see it being a fatal 4-way. Because it really depends on how they're going to play out the story with Nick Aldis and Gunther. I do think we're going to get the match. But it's like, my thing is, when and where are we going to get the match? Because it could be at Summerslam. They could probably postpone this just a little bit to sell the effects of the attack that Gunther did put on to Nick Aldis. And Nick Aldis is selling the attack. So I could see them want to do that. Because a lot of times when they do these attack angles, they try to run with it for a little bit before they end up bringing someone back. Now, there has been exceptions to where they will bring someone back a little bit earlier. But it's not as likely. It's not as likely. So it could be a fatal 4-way. But, and the only reason why I say it, I honestly wouldn't be mad at the fatal 4-way idea It's not really necessarily for Gunther. It's mainly for Sami because at least it's giving Sami something to do. It's giving him something of substance to do. Consider he's never got a rematch for the title either. So it's like, there you go. Insert him in here. Now, maybe they could still do that. Maybe where Sami injects himself in this match. Some way, somehow. And then we could still get the Gunther and Nick Aldis match. Because SummerSlam is still, what, another 2 weeks away? It's another 2 weeks away, right, chat? From where we are right now, is it in another 2 weeks before we have SummerSlam? What's up, Leo? What's good? What's up, Rebel? How's your day going, my friend? Also, Leo Morgan talked before JD had his match with Danhausen because Liv. She wasn't there with them. She wasn't before JD had their match with Danhausen. Liv was there with JD. That's why I'm feeding more into the speculation that Roxanne and Raquel are gonna get involved. I do think Roxanne and Raquel might turn on Liv. It seems like it's more and more apparent because those three haven't really been in each other's orbit. This is the first time in a minute we've seen Liv and Dom kind of on screen. Because Dom's been doing his own thing with the IC title and the Danhausen stuff. Liv has been doing her stuff with EO. And yeah, we've been seeing, Roxanne and Raquel there, but not too much up until that point. Yes, 2 weeks away. Also, Liv's match is on night 1 of SummerSlam. Did they say what the format's gonna be, Lone Rebel? Is Liv's match on night 1, or is that speculation, or was it confirmed? Is that a speculation, or is that confirmed? Liv's gonna get betrayed by the entire division, not just Roxanne and Raquel, but Dom and JD. Well, it depends if Dom and JD are gonna have a match, because I could still see Dom and Danhausen having a match. I think they're gonna do Dom and Danhausen at SummerSlam.
Oh, look out now! Looking for Crossroads, and Gunther snapmare tag to Sami, and now working well as a team. Gunther and Sami Zayn. Sami with a cheap shot to Punk. Cody Rhodes, nobody home. Sami Zayn now with Cody, center of the ring. Went for Blue Thunder Bomb. Rhodes lands on his feet. Cody looking for Crossroads now on Sami Zayn. Sami.
It's still to be determined, but I hope Liv matches on night 1. You don't want to see it on night 2?
Blue Thunder Bomb. Cover.
You wouldn't want to see the match on night 2, Lone Rebel? My question is to you, okay, because you say you hope it's on night 1, so that's letting me know you might not want it to be on night 2. Is there a reason behind why you want it to be on night 1 and not night 2? I want to know.
361 in the house tonight at WWE's home, the Mecca, Madison Square Garden in New York. And Sami Zayn setting up Cody Rhodes for an Aluva kick. Nobody home. Cody rolls out of harm's way, and now is an opportunity to make a tag to the champion.
Sami Zayn may have hyperextended that leg on that kick attempt, and Cody moving out of the way in the nick of time. Massive opportunity here if he can tag Punk.
Tag to CM Punk. And Punk, the undisputed WWE champion, comes off the top rope. Man, this match has been non-stop.
Yeah, it has to be. That's how good these four are. And they're all looking to put on a show here and make a point that, no, I'm the real deal. I'm the biggest star out of the four of us in this ring.
Running knee followed by the Bulldog. The action has been fast and furious here tonight.
Championship has been hot potatoed around in recent weeks. There's still a lot of question marks. So who deserves to be number one, albeit with Punk holding that title for now.
Punk with a cut developing on the bridge of his nose. And the champion now top rope elbow to Sami. Punk into the cover. Hooks the leg of the man he beat for the title a couple of weeks ago in Chicago. Now looking for the Anaconda Vice.
Anaconda Vice.
Beautiful from CM Punk, middle of the ring, and Gunther knows it too.
And Cody with a great intercept.
Oh, Gunther's about to powerbomb this man.
Will Sami tap out? Went for the powerbomb. Cody clips the leg of Gunther. And now Cody gonna go for the figure four leg lock. In on Gunther. Submissions.
Bro, you love when they kind of do these like sequences in matches. It's kind of fun. When they do singles like this, it does kind of be fun.
Gunther and Zayn both in agony. And what a smart move from Gunther. Thumb to the eye of CM Punk. Sami saved me. And that was just genius from Gunther. No other way out than helping Zayn first. Freeing Zayn from
I feel like the ladder match is bigger than Liv and Io's match, which I feel like besides Jade and Tiffany, I do see the rest of the field followed will Charlotte and Alexa. I see Charlotte and Alexa, maybe Julia or Jordan Grace in my personal opinion. I see it being one of them. Haluva kick. Oh no. Crossroads. Ooh, lariat.
Clothesline by Gunther. And now Gunther turns his attention to the champion.
Frenzied look in his eye.
Uh-oh. GTS.
Everybody's down. Critical moment here.
And finally, for the first time in this match, we get a chance to take our breaths with four men laid out.
I mean, I get it. It depends on where they want to do the match. They could do the ladder match on night 2, because they did the WWE Women's Championship match on night 2 this year and the Women's World Title on night 1. So they could do it on night 1. But maybe they want to switch it up. You never know. Because I know at WrestleMania last year, they did the... Yeah, they did the WWE Women's Championship on night 1 and the Women's World Championship on night 2. I'm trying to think SummerSlam last year. I'm trying to think what the match was. I think it was Naomi, Io. I think that was night 1, maybe? I think that was night 1. I think that may have been night 1. I'm trying to think. We did Charlotte and we did Tiffany and Jade last year. I think that was night 2. I think that was night 2. Y'all let me know. Uh-oh.
Gunther's bread and butter move here.
And with Cody taken out on the outside, there's no one to save you here, Punk.
Yeah, hey, he's fading.
We got a fatal four-way in 2 weeks.
Punk is fading, bro, and it's fast. Punk is fading and fast.
That's when he's relentless.
Punk, though, trying to make it back to his feet, lifting Gunther up, trying to put him in position for a GTS. Gunther has to fight out of this. Sweeper again.
And that might have been the chance for CM Punk, just that tag going back.
Oh, he got him right at the last minute. Oh, no. Crossroads. 1, 2. Broke up the pin. Broke up the pin at the last second possible, chat. Last second possible.
But Sami Zayn just saved the match and his chance at SummerSlam.
Nah, Jordan Grace is going to feud with Julia, which if you've been watching SmackDown, you could see that Jordan Grace and Kiana been talking backstage week after week. I haven't really seen that in a while. I haven't really seen those two having any interactions that I've noticed.
A bloodied CM
that I've noticed, I haven't seen those two have any interactions. I know, like, when Julia first turned face, yeah, but since then, I haven't really seen those two have any interaction.
Emanating from the soul of Sami Zayn.
And now Punk. Weapon that
Go to sleep.
Sami driven out of the ring by the GTS.
Well, I think at this point the legal men are Punk and Gunther, although with no referee here to count any form of pin. That's academic.
Yeah, Punk just realizing there's no official in the ring right now. So Punk and Rhodes teeing off on the career killer, the ring general. Rhodes.
Oh, no.
Gunther ducked out of harm's way, and Cody took out his partner. And now a big boot by Gunther.
Well, what a
Big boot.
that could be.
Gunther realizes everybody's down.
There's an inadvertent clash between. Oh, where's Gunther going here?
Well, Gunther's got the WWE Championship. There's no official. Gunther can use that as a weapon. And blast Cody Rhodes with
And clocked him over the head with the title.
and now discards the evidence. Well, he has to have an official here.
Well, what a way to punch your ticket to SummerSlam this would be.
And now a wicked power bomb to Rhodes.
I don't care who you are, you're not kicking out of this, but is there anyone to count?
Yeah, another official making his way down into the ring now.
Oh, man.
Is that it? 1, 2. Nick Aldis! Nick Aldis had enough. He said, "I'm done with you, Gunther. You done messed with the wrong person.
Aldis just screwed Gunther.
You messed with." Beat. Game over. Game over. Y'all called the chat.
Into the cover here. And now, what is Nick doing? Aldis just threw the official Robinson.
1, 2. Honestly, Punk just kicked Sami just for good measure. Hey, look like we might be getting the return of Nick Aldis as a wrestler. If y'all don't remember, Magnus from TNA and NWA. Hey, but we might be in for a treat. Nick Aldis, Gunther, SummerSlam. I'm all for it. It might be an unsanctioned match. It might be an unsanctioned match, to be fair. But I'm all for it. But now it remains 1-on-1. We do think Stephanie is going to cause to live the match instead of Roxanne and Raquel at SummerSlam. Possibly, but I think all three would be involved there. It's been in the background when Jade Cargill's having interviews. You can see Grace and James been talking. I haven't really been paying too much attention to the background. All right, Nick Aldis was going to screw. Hey, I love it. I love it too, Alex. I love it too. Nick Aldis was going to screw, Gunther. Facts. I knew Aldis was going to cause Gunther. I was thinking it was going to happen, but I wasn't too sure. I was thinking they were going to hold off until SummerSlam. I was honestly thinking they were going to hold off until SummerSlam. Which Nick Aldis is amazing. Facts. If y'all didn't see the match that he's had, like, in NWA, if you remember, if you haven't watched this match, go to All In 2018, which was the catalyst for AEW being started. Go watch the match between Nick Aldis or Magnus versus Cody Rhodes. Banger match. I honestly, if you go watch the match, you will not be disappointed, chat.
Time again has shown absolutely zero respect for authority. This is what happens when you don't.
So is Roman and Jalen Brunson thing next? Yeah, it's the main event. It's the last thing. I had a feeling it was going to be main eventing.
SummerSlam will be one-on-one between Punk and Cody Rhodes.
And it's back to with the title, kind of.
Well, going to be interesting to talk about that tomorrow as part of the SummerSlam kickoff show. It's going to be live from the Javits Center, part of Fanatics Fest. It takes place at 1:30 Eastern on ESPN.
So 12 o'clock, 12:30.
Live from Fanatics Fest, New York City, Summerslam kickoff. I have the honor and privilege to be able to host that. Cody and Punk will be there.
Gunther's going to
many
find
other
out
superstars tomorrow
who Nick Aldis is.
Fanatics
Facts.
Fest.
Yo, what's good, Scott? Yeah, this has been a good show.
Let's head up to Joe Tessitore and Stephanie McMahon.
What a night here at Madison Square Garden, the world's most famous arena. We're going to get into everything with Steph and her analysis with Nick Aldis in a moment. But can we just say wow with that match?
What an incredible match. And Joe, I'm not sure about how everything went down, but I have to say I'm incredibly excited for this one-on-one match. Cody Rhodes versus CM Punk for the undisputed WWE Championship for the first time in nearly 18 years. It's going to be incredible.
Your reaction to what you just saw from Nick Aldis there and Gunther?
No, I don't have a reaction. I mean, I don't like it when...
Cody Rhodes and CM Punk. Now, Steph, because of Rhea Ripley's injury, we're going to have a ladder match for the interim WWE Women's Championship. Tiffany Stratton and Jade Cargill have already gotten in as 2 of the 5.
Well, I mean, you've seen what happened tonight. You saw what happened with Fatal Influence. You saw what happened with Lyra Valkyria. I mean, these women are bringing it to another level with the brutality that, quite frankly, I've never seen. I'm a little nervous about what's going to happen in this
It'll be
ladder
Tiffy
match.
time back home in Minnesota. We also have a 6-man tag team match. Jacob Fatu and the Usos, the Bloodline, against LA Knight, Royce Keys, and Solo Sikoa. Plus, the Intercontinental Championship match is set to come your way at SummerSlam. And
I played 2K26. I did 3 Stages of Hell, Roman and Knight. And Knight beat Roman for the title. Okay, I'm tired, bro. Can we just give Liv an actual render? Why does it have to be the same render that we've been having since 2024? Like, what are we doing?
I really can't wait to see what's going to happen.
Can she not get a render as champion that's actually up to date? Like, she just can't get a render that's up to date, can she?
He's pretty confident that he is going to walk out of SummerSlam the undisputed ruler of the WWE.
And then it's the rivalry, standing to run from the Shield, the betrayal, the breakup through modern times, the World Heavyweight Championship.
Like, seriously.
Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. And we're not done yet here on Saturday night's main event, because the OTC is here. And the man who owns this city right now is with us. The living legend of New York sports, the NBA champion, Jalen Brunson, and Roman Reigns next.
Did you get a message about Liv and Steph? I'm about to check it out just now in just a second. Let me update this real quick. Okay, I'm about to check out your comment. Let me check your comment. Let's see. Which, if Stephanie joins the Judgment Day as in all 3 screw over, we all know that would be a double turn in the process, as Stephanie would turn heel and while Liv would turn face. Yeah, but I feel like Stephanie would thrive a lot better as a heel. So tell me, Leo, will you be keeping up with the news that will come out of Comic-Con? I'm gonna try to. I can't guarantee it, but I would like to try. God dang it, bro. Okay, let me try doing it now. Let me upload this clip. But I do think I would be. It would be a double turn, but I think for me, I wouldn't be mad at the double turn happening. Wouldn't be mad at it happening. Lee, are you going to War Games this year since it's going to be in Houston? I'm definitely hoping to that I can. I'm gonna try. I really do want to go. My goal is to attend. My goal is to attend that show for sure. Yeah, which when was the last time we had a double turn in WWE? If it we're talking, it was Grayson Waller and LA Knight when they were doing the whole Black and Gold versus 2.0. Maybe I don't remember that too much. It's kind of a blur. I remember they did that War Games match. I think that was like 2021. That was 2021 if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember, the fallout or anything like that, but I do remember that being a thing. I do remember that being a thing though. I do remember that being a thing. I just don't really remember the follow-up too much. Hope your prediction comes true with Liv teaming up. Yeah, I'm hoping it's true, but if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I would like to see Liv go back to being a babyface. I would like to see her go back to being a babyface, but maybe like a different babyface where it's not like this underdog babyface. Granted, I mean, you could do that, but I would like to see them do like a different iteration of her character as a babyface. Going back to what they used to do, I think it was 2022 after she lost the title originally to Ronda, she became more unhinged. I would like to see them kind of go back to that though, in my humble opinion. I would like to see them kind of revisit that iteration of her character and maybe kind of expound upon it because I think she can kind of play that Harley Quinn-esque type role very well. If anybody can play the role to like the best of their ability, I think it is her.
Harrison here tonight. From the Detroit Pistons,
Cade Cunningham,
who ran into a Knicks buzzsaw in the NBA playoffs. He's here tonight. Buffalo Bills, Dion Dawkins enjoying Saturday night's main event. And also the man is going to face Brock Lesnar inside Hell in a Cell in 2 weeks at SummerSlam. The ruler, Oba Femi, here tonight. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Michael Cole, Wade Barrett at ringside. It has been quite the night, but we are in Madison Square Garden, home of the New York Knicks, home of the King of New York.
This city produces pressure. It demands excellence. It rewards greatness and those who deliver. Those who lift their names into Gotham's mythology join that rarest fraternity, the Kings of New York. Its name is cool, guaranteed. and Piazza's uplifting swing.
This one has a chance. Cobra!
For Big Blue, it's LT around the edge and Parcells on his players' shoulders. And well, there's this too.
Eli Manning stays on his feet, caught by Tyree.
Up in the Bronx, it's the charisma of Babe. It's Garrett, DiMaggio, and Mantle. It's Reggie in October.
Which that Harley camera roll inside
November.
War Games would be amazing, as in her going crazy inside War Games, reuniting Liv for battle with Rhea and three others against 5 heels. Yeah, I agree. Leo, did you see Jester and Chris London front row? I did see it at the beginning of the show. I haven't seen them since. I would think they probably would have had them on, like, when they were showing, like, all the celebrities and stuff, but they didn't show them.
It's Ali Frazier, Lewis, and Marciano. It's the superstars, Bruno, Hogan. And this year, we welcome the newest Royal.
Fans, this is not a dream.
After 5 decades of no titles, Jalen Brunson restored New York's belief in the Knicks. And in winning a championship, we gained another title. The newest King of New York.
Mopey is on Flake Zone podcast. Oh my God, bro. He's talking about Wolf, guys. What I thought the show has been overall decent, even though I still kind of stand on what I said earlier about it not really feeling important, or it's like there's nothing big really happening on the show that's going to make it feel like it's must see or it's must watch. Also, my prediction for the War Games will be Liv, Rhea, Io, Bailey, Alexa versus Stephanie, Raquel, Jade, Lyra, and Charlotte. You think Charlotte's gonna be a heel? Nah, I don't know about that one, Lone Rebel. I think it's gonna be on the team. I think it's Liv, Rhea, Io, Charlotte, and Alexa. And then for the women, I think it's Stephanie, Raquel, Jade, Lyra, and Roxanne. I think that's what the War Games match is going to look like. I think that's what they're going to do. I think they do Liv, Rhea, Io, Charlotte instead of Bailey, because I think at that point Bailey might have been on the way out and probably gone. And I think for the heels, you do Stephanie, Raquel, and Roxanne as the new part of the Judgment Day with Jade, and then you put as well. So you do Stephanie, Jade, Raquel, Roxanne in that spot, and maybe you could still put Lyra there. Yeah, I think that's what I would put. So, but yeah, Liv, Rhea, Io makes sense. Alexa, sure. Charlotte, I think you put in there instead of Bailey though. And then for the heel side of things, it's got to be Stephanie. It'll be Stephanie, Roxanne, and Raquel, because those are the 3 that Liv does have a lot of beef with. So that makes sense to put them in that spot. Then you put, you end up putting Lyra in there, and then you put Jade. But let me know if y'all agree with my prediction. Let me know if you guys agree with my prediction. Let me know if you guys agree with my prediction. This might be getting like a little bit of an overrun, chat. This might get like another 15-minute overrun. Because you got to think Roman's entrance. They're not going to just cut off at 9 in 4 minutes. They're not going to do that. They would not do that, chat. They would not do that. Plus, I think Seth Rollins is going to interfere in this. Wait, so you see Bayley leaving? I don't see Bayley leaving, but I hope Bayley stays with WWE. She doesn't need AEW. They would only have her because of her friendship with Sasha. I mean, you got a point, but I think she might want to leave and kind of explore other opportunities. I just feel like Mercedes kind of spoiled it in a way, so it's like now we kind of expect her to kind of go. Seth is definitely interfering in the segment. Facts. He's definitely interfering in this segment. Definitely. He's definitely interfering in this segment, chat. He's definitely interfering in this, chat. If you don't think he's going to interfere, I don't know what else to tell you. But I feel like people might boo. People might boo the idea of Seth coming out here because he's interrupting Jalen Brunson. Imagine if he might get booed for that, though, Alex. He might get booed for that, or I feel like. Also, we're not going to end the Lara and Bayley feud at Saturday Night Event, which they should end that inside War Games if they do Lara and her team against Bayley's. I mean, maybe, but I think it's probably going to culminate at Sunday Night Event, because I think they're going to do another match at SummerSlam, because that's in 2 weeks. Then you have a Sunday night main event, which I think they can do the Raw match there, and I think from there you kind of finish that feud, and then I think from there you kind of just have her kind of do her own thing. Have Lyra go on to other things. I think she's going to be in the Money in the Bank this year. Potentially could be a potential winner, because I think the three that are coming to mind that I would love to see win that briefcase, Lyra's one of them. You also got to make a case for Roxanne, and I think the other person I think could potentially be a winner is Chelsea Green. That's somebody who I would love to see.
Well, this is something you don't see every day now, do you, huh? Some of you are probably wondering
which Jason Jane could be in Money in the Bank, which would make sense as well. Yeah, you got a great point. Jason Jane would be a good Money in the Bank winner.
and that's why I'm here to tell you this is rare air. This is where greatness acknowledges greatness. And it's no secret.
Imagine if Jalen Brunson was wearing a Seth Rollins shirt under his OTC shirt. I would not be surprised. That would kind of be funny. That would be funny, though. But that would kind of set Roman over the edge for sure.
Every time I come here, you make the tribal chief feel like he's home, too. I think I speak for all of us. 53 years, that was way too long. And Jalen will tell you, this is a team sport. It took everybody on the roster, but I'll be the first to tell you, there's only one tribal chief, and there's only one captain.
If I was NBA star, I would wear a CM Punk shirt just to upset Roman.
The finals.
I would wear a Shield shirt. That would be what I would do. I would wear a Shield shirt.
Champion and the king of New York.
Also, if Lyra's in Money in the Bank, I could see Bayley costing Lyra as well as Liv costing Roxanne Money in the Bank. As in have the Judgment Day betray Liv and take her out for a couple weeks. Maybe she costs both Roxanne or Raquel if they're both in it, or one or the other. I wouldn't mind that. Well, I mean, but you can't have it be too, like, reminiscent of last year where they had a lot of shenanigans in the match. I think you kind of got to do one or the other, and I think the bigger one would probably be Liv getting involved to cause Roxanne and Raquel.
Every champ in WWE needs a title. So the tribal chief made some moves.
A blue world championship with the Jalen Brunson, like, king of the New York side plates. How y'all feel about the title, chat? Or the look?
Not only does he deserve it, this man earned it. Now it's complete, and now it's time. Madison Square Garden, New York City. Acknowledge us.
He said absolutely not. We're not doing this tonight. Whoa.
Oh, no!
Oh, no, no, no. They got Tyrese Halliburton out here. They got Tyrese Halliburton out here. You know that's a low move. That's a low move. And you got to come out to Seth Rollins' theme. He's got to be in the background. He's got to be in the background. Yep.
Rollins from behind, off the distraction by Halliburton, and Seth Rollins now attacking the world champion.
Well, these two men colliding in 2 weeks' time for that.
I would love to see her help Chelsea win it.
This is a mugging.
And now Tyrese Halliburton.
He said, I don't want nothing to do with this. He said, I don't want nothing to do with this.
Who's warning Brunson to stay out of this. Rollins maybe going for a big kick to the face. Remember the stomp delivered to Roman Reigns this past Monday on Raw. And Seth Rollins looking to do it once again.
It's a setup. I knew it. Facts.
You understand that? I don't acknowledge a damn thing about it.
Just like in a week in the OTC.
This is the end for you. This is the end for you.
And he's about to stomp Reigns on a steel chair.
Just soften the OTC up ahead of Summerslam.
Seth Rollins.
Brunson, I don't think you should have done that. I think that's a move you shouldn't have made.
Superman punch! The King of New York, Jalen Brunson, just threw a pick for Roman Reigns. And Roman with a spear. 2 weeks away from their clash at SummerSlam.
The OTC and the MVP in lockstep tonight in MSG.
Reigns with payback for this past Monday night.
I know, like, they love their celebrity matches, right? Would they ever do, like, a celebrity match with, like, Tyrese Halliburton and Jalen Brunson? Would they do that? Roman got his lick back from Monday. Facts. That makes sense. But, like, going back to what you were saying, though, Lone Rebel, I would like to see them kind of help. I would like to see if Liv does get involved in that match to kind of cause Raquel and Roxanne, who potentially could be participants in the match. I would like the idea that would present itself if she were to help someone like Chelsea Green win the Money in the Bank, potentially. I would love that. I would absolutely love that. I think that would be a great visual, and it will go a long way for helping her babyface turn if she's able to help somebody that's been struggling to get that moment. And it's kind of like her passing the torch in a way to another wrestler that could really benefit, you know, getting that moment and being elevated to that next level, because I think a lot of fans, myself included, really want to see her get that moment, really want to see her get that push, really want to see her become a WWE Women's Champion, despite everything that's been surrounding her since she's came to WWE, despite what everyone's been saying. I think this will be a great moment for her, and Liv being a part of it to kind of help push that narrative would be a really cool move, for my personal opinion. So I would definitely be on board with that idea for sure. But that is Saturday Main Event, you guys. I like I said, I thought the show overall was solid. but I still have that big looming issue that I always have for these Saturday main event shows where it doesn't feel important. They don't have consequence. They don't have stakes that make it feel like it's a must-see show, like it's a must-watch show, like you do with the pay-per-views. Like, there's certain storylines that are going to get paid off at these pay-per-views, certain matches, certain title changes. We're getting those at these pay-per-views, and I wish Saturday Night Main Event had that same love as well. When you watch these shows thinking like, oh, a world championship could change hands on the show, a feud can end at the show, a return, a debut, something of substance that's going to get people talking in the grand scheme of things coming out of it and being excited for more iterations of Saturday Main Event, instead of it being used as nothing more than this bridge to be. In the long term, they should change that, chat. Also, the reason why I say that Liv should help Chelsea or Alexa, because besides apologizing to women, her helping out talent like Chelsea and Alexa will be making them things right with them. Well, especially for Chelsea, but I think the thing with Alexa, she's already been Money in the Bank winner, but it would help reestablish her in the main event scene as a potential threat within the main event ecosystem, depending on what brand she's with. So I think that would be a really interesting move. And then as for Chelsea, giving her that much needed boost to really put her in the conversation, putting her in the title hunt for the women's championship. So either one serves a purpose in one way or another, which I do like. I do like that. But that is the end of Saturday Night Main Event, you guys. That is the end of the stream as well, because Liv wronged Chelsea and Alexa. Point noted. I mean, definitely Alexa for sure eliminated her from the Royal Rumble and the Chamber last year. I thought they were going to revisit that feud, but I guess they didn't. Maybe they'll revisit that if she does turn face and go to SmackDown and Alexa's a heel. I could see doing that. Chelsea, yeah, as well. So we'll see. We shall see. And I think with Chelsea thing, probably like Royal Rumble, maybe. I can see that. But that is the end of the stream, you guys. I appreciate everyone that did stop through tonight to show support and love on the stream. From Lone Rebel to Caleb to Alex to Scott. Make sure I'm not missing anybody. Don't want to miss anybody here. Don't want to miss anybody at all. Raheem. Devo. Appreciate all of y'all that stopped through to be part of the stream tonight. You guys showed out. We rocked out. We had an amazing stream. As always, we do on this channel. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you leave a like on the stream. Go watch my other content as well that I will be putting out in the next coming days and everything like that. So be on the lookout for that. I do have more videos that I will be putting out the remainder of the weekend as we go into next week as well. So stay tuned for that. We will stream Monday Night Raw, and like I did reiterate on previous streams, we will be streaming on Tuesday, not NXT, of course. We will be streaming none other than WWE Unreal. We will be streaming that. And then we'll also be streaming SmackDown next week as well. So those are 3 streams that you can't expect to get from me next week and everything like that. So definitely be on the lookout for that, and plus the other content that I do have as well. On the road to 3,000 subscribers, as you guys know, that is the goal that we're trying to reach by the end of the summer. So definitely be on the lookout for more content that I do plan to put out for you guys in the coming days and weeks and months. But with that being said, hope everybody has an amazing rest of your day. Have an amazing rest of your night or evening, wherever you guys may be watching. Too Sweet, Hearty Handshake, and we are out.
Locked in. Guess I'm locked in. Looking for a piece of mind. I've been trying to redefine life. I can see the signs. World is going to see me shine. Fighting for my soul's sake. Whipping fast, no brakes. Nothing's ever been a waste. Now that I've been wide awake. Luke's trying to pull me back in. I was stuck for a minute and forgot the passion. Since the lights turned on, it's been camera action. And you start to see it all like a chain reaction. Watch it happen, yeah. Swear that looking up to the sky, feeling grateful. Boy, I had to walk away from the fake road. Can't believe